So we as AOT, we have very important role in terms of carbon reduction and decarbonization. We as the signatory under the UN, we are gearing toward the reduction of all carbon using in our airport. Our goal is that we become a net zero organization within the next 7 years. So what are we doing about that? First of all, reduce in terms of the electricity use for all of our terminal by switching from the electricity using from the grid toward electricity we get from solar panel. We have installed about 20 megawatts of solar panel in Suvarnabhumi Airport already, and that has replaced about 1/4 of all electricity using in Suvarnabhumi Airport at the moment. And we are gearing toward install more solar panel in Suvarnabhumi Airport, and that should include 100% daytime energy use of Suvarnabhumi Airport in the next 3 years. We will not only reduce all of the carbon emission as the electricity used by Suvarnabhumi Airport in daytime will switch towards solar panel, but also it will reduce the cost in terms of the energy cost for Suvarnabhumi as well, because solar panel, we have proven that it is about 30% cheaper compared to buying energy directly from the grid. So that policy is not only good for the environment, but it's also good for our operational sustainability as well. Next point, we also looking at not only Suvarnabhumi Airport, but also expanding this success toward all 6 airports under AOT. So all of our 6 airports, we have ample space, that some space next to the runway and also some space in the taxiway that we can, and also the parking lot that we can install all of the solar panel. So that will generate electricity and use for the airport terminal. So by this goal, we are ensuring that within the next 3 years, all of our airport will have solar energy provided, and we can reduce the use of carbon emission by our airport. And not only at the terminal, we also discussing with all of the industry within our airport. For example, the taxis, limousine, and also ground handlers to switch from currently they are using diesel vehicle toward using electric vehicle. So they are now, we have the mandate that all new vehicle that they use in the airport, if they change for new vehicle, they have to change to an electric vehicle. So in that case, we can reduce the carbon emission from diesel consumption in the airport area. And the energy that provided to this service provider will be the energy that we get from the solar panel. So on that case, we are closing the loop of providing a safe and green energy toward all of the people in airport environment. And the third thing that we are also doing is that we are now discussing with our airlines regulator, CAAT, so that we are now gearing toward the use of SAF blend by the end of the year 2026. We should have SAF blend provided to all of the airlines that are using Suvarnabhumi Airport. Because I think now in Europe, they already have the mandate to use 2% SAF blend in all airlines coming and going from EU. And so Suvarnabhumi as well, we are ready to provide SAF blend to all the airlines who are participating, so that in this case we can get a clean energy. So not only for energy, in terms of sustainability, we also looking at waste and water management as well. So for waste, we are gearing toward zero waste disposal from the airport. So what we do is, first of all, we have the mandate to separate the garbage. So for all the shops and stores inside of AOT, once they have their waste, they have to separate that into the general garbage and plastic, paper, and aluminum and others, so that we can recycle these products. We have an agreement with our garbage disposal that all of the garbage has to be treated, so that we don't do any landfill outside of Suvarnabhumi Airport. So we have to have the area to dispose of the garbage, and our goal is that we do not emit any garbage outside of the airport premises. So that is our commitment and our goal in terms of the sustainability in terms of the waste management. We do have the water reservoir that used for the flood management. And in any season, there are amount of water that available in this water reservoir. We plan to use this water to be used as the input for the water management scheme. So, we use this water, we treated it and provide it as safe water for the airport itself at the same quality that we get from the municipality. So as for the noise pollution, we adhere strictly toward the Environmental Act. So we discussed with our surrounding area, and we do have engineers who coming in and take care in terms of the measurement of noise around our airport continuously. We do that to ensure that the noise level that we emit from the airport is not more than what described in the environmental impact assessment. And if any area that they have the noise impact more than what we should emit to the community, we provide, one way we provide the fund to fixing these houses. And also in some area that has the severe noise pollution, we also have the option to buy out the land and also the infrastructure from those areas. So we are doing this to ensure that we coexist with the community and we don't burden them with the noise pollution. Yes, for the air pollution, it affects we as the airport, because in recent news we do have a lot of PM 2.5 and environmental issues surrounding the airport. We have some flights that has to be diverted somewhere else, and some flights that affect by this visibility issue. So we working closely with all the airlines in terms of the installing equipment to ensure that the process of takeoff and landing is not affected. And also we also do work with the airline on the maneuvering of the aircraft to reduce the emission from the aircraft. So by reducing the taxi time and also by reducing the turnaround time inside the airport, that can greatly reduce the point emission in terms of the from the aviation industry.